Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So that's got things underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here.
Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
James.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hernandez. Mbappe. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Mbappe. And here's Haaland.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
And the counter is on. Rice. De Ligt. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's Bellingham. De Ligt. Hernandez. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernandez. And he welcomes it in.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Spread it left. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get onto this?
Shot at goal!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Here comes. In he goes again! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Bellingham. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Haaland. Haaland. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hernandez. Mbappe. It's Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Super find.
He's found a way through. He's going for goal! Same again, same outcome.
There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Our World Charity Fund.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through.
And he's in on goal! And the finish! And he hits the net! And the second half is off to a flyer!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 47 minutes is number 45.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
James. Bellingham. For Rice. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And here's Haaland. Cleared away. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. De Ligt. for Rice. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Bellingham, can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Bellingham. Marquinhos.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
What are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's been shifted off it. Great chance! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. James. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. It's anyone's ball now. That has been knocked clear. And here's Haaland. And they're quick to get it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good ball, and this looks shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
James. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bellingham. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. James. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bruno Fernandes.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Oh, great feet, that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance from me when we expected something.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Now there's a fine ball, picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rice has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bellingham reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. And here's Haaland. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Interesting ball. In towards the back. He's got full. Goal!
Manchester United!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per il Manchester United. Ha segnato al 13° minuto numero 8.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. De Ligt. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, he's in! Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Brescia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brescia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread.
He's had it!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Ligt. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. De Ligt. Hernandez. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Hernandez could try cutting inside here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that is not finding anyone.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's through here. Now can he find a finish?
Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
body.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the header! And we've reached half-time.
So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Manchester United come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe.
Brescia
Can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Gol per il Manchester United. Ha segnato al
Manchester
52esimo
United
minuto.
2 up and into a
Numero
position of
10.
real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. Hernandez. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. Brescia finding their passes.
And beyond the defence.
Oh, super! Tries a shot! In he goes again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Real chance here.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Brescia
Can now introduce the first of their
Numero
substitutes.
23. Viene sostituito con il numero 27.
Haaland.
It's Bellingham.
To Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Good spot, he's seen the run. To Bruno Fernandes.
Bellingham.
A real... There's the shot!
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero 9.
A couple of changes
Numero
then in quick
29.
succession.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 7.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez, Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes, Rice, Mbappe, fiddles it through. De Ligt is charging up on the overlap.
And the finish!
Strong running down that left flank. James cuts it out. Rice. Mbappe. Always onto this. Bruno Fernandes!
Il quarto uomo
They've
indica
got to make
2
this
minuti
nice
di
and quick.
recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gets into some space. Oh, important interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Lewandowski. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Iniesta cuts out the pass.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Llorente. Al-Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Wriggles his way through into the box. And that should get the job done. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's gone for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Kessié. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. And here's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid could not have chosen a worse moment. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has put paid to that. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Koundé tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta gets good distance on it. Bebeto. There will be a throw-in. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's had it taken off him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kessié. Bellingham. Maradona looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Messi. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Koundé. Chance to finish.
Habrá 2
Cut it
minutos
out.
de descuento.
Bebeto. Spread it left. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski. Camavinga. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nacho. And it's Alaba. Kubasi. Here's Llorente. And it's Maradona. And it's Nacho. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Kessié. Bebeto. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, not quite. Vinicius Junior. And that's another good win of the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Iniesta. Somewhat off target. Bebeto being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
That's the throw. Maradona. And they've got a throw. Crosses it into the area. Real chance! Just about up to the hour now.
Este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Bebeto. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Kessié. Lewandowski. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lewandowski. And the shot! Yes, it's there!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 24.
We have got
Se va a
ourselves a
realizar un
game
cambio de
here.
jugadores.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Pedri. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Nacho. That's been cut out, well played. Yeah, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
75 minutes played. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Maradona. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Maradona, who's short. Great defending, strong and determined. Nacho. Nacho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maradona. It's Maradona! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he was quick to react. Kessié. And it's Maradona. Rudiger calmly anticipates. He's been picked out. Eder Militao did well to stay calm there. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Kessié. Lewandowski. Mikel Oyarzabal. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Roberto. One half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox in the box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Koundé aims beyond the defence. Alaba with the clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Kessier.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been knocked clear, but they've got it again. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bebeto. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Lewandowski. Kessier. Vinicius Junior. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chance. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Balde really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Camavinga. And it's Bebeto. And it's Deco. That's a nicely measured pass.
Lewandowski really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bebeto. And it's Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Kessier. Ferran Torres. He's found a way for decent hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now the finish!
Camavinga gets over and intercepts.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vinicius Junior. Ferran Torres. Half-time getting close now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kessié. Good spot, he's seen the... Heads it! And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which is simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that is a little undercooked. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. De Jong. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh no, this does not look good.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Valde. Ferran Torres. He's ended up in no man's land.
Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Deco goes short.
Hits one!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Who saw this coming? Madrid have dragged it back at the last. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Camavinga. De Jong.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's had it!
And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Camavinga. Now it's Ferran Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lewandowski! No, not quite.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
El dorsal 7.
Barcelona
El
making
dorsal
another
5.
change here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Alexander-Arnold
el dorsal
kept
15.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Victor. Now, what about a counter-attack? Balde picks it up out wide. He's got two! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper. He's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bebeto. Well read, nice interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good read, needed to be.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Lewandowski. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Victor. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bebeto.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Kessié. Araujo does well to get it back. Bebeto. And here's Lewandowski. Madrid have it back and can go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lewandowski. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already... Great chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, what a pass! Bayer can claim that. Bellingham. Valde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Griezmann. Fermin. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's Bebeto. Bebeto! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Oh, that is asking for... And the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
It's roll! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Kessié with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Could be danger. In he goes again! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's onto this. That's been cut out, well played. Kessié. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fermin. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Giai, Fermin. Droll. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Giai. Pedri. Driving forward. And he's picked out the run. And this is Bebeto. Shapes to shoot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid could not have chosen a worse moment. Now, power or placement? Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Griezmann. Bellingham. It's Bebeto. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior.
Un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's Bebeto, and he's had it nicked away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a quick one. Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Balde. Bellingham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Picked up brilliantly. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. Bellingham. Rudiger. Eder Militao. It's Bellingham. Eder
La
Militao.
asistencia a este partido asciende
Now
a
it's Vinicius Junior.
97.559 espectadores.
Araujo cuts it out. Kubasi. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Fermin. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. Giai. Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bebeto.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Giai. Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And He has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! And again!
Barcelona clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Balde gets a foot in here. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bebeto gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
16.
the manager can make a change
El
for
dorsal
the first
8.
time in the game
El
here.
dorsal 7. Griezmann. Serán sustituidos por
Alexander
el
Arnold.
dorsal 15.
Bebeto.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 18.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Raul. Oyarzabal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Bebeto. It's Bebeto. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lewandowski. He could be in here. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Chance! Wonderful from Bebeto! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure
Habrá
the win
un
now.
minuto de descuento.
And there's the shot! We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Cambio de jugadores en el
So a short
Barcelona.
respite for the players
El dorsal
as they
20.
prepare themselves for another
Será
30
reemplazado
minutes.
por el dorsal 10.
And the action has already restarted. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's intervened well there. Oyarzabal. That's Bebeto. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Bebeto. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. It's a goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
El dorsal 9.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how...
He's got the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Habrá un minuto de
And that
descuento.
means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Half-time, extra time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So, what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a shade optimistic. Really fierce, close defending. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Has a goal! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here, this time surely! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Bebeto. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Lewandowski. Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid are beaten, and they are out. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Chip through. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Not the most accurate pass.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. An act of charity gratefully received. France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. James. Picks a big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! France are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And the ball's gone astray. And smartly reclaimed. James, spread neatly. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Ligt. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Header. He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and a ghost like a rival to get his head to the ball.
Number 8, Erling Haaland.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
James gets across to intercept that. Simons. Conte. Played back in. Xavi Simons providing an outlet on that flank. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Upamecano. Ruben Neves. Xavi Simons is wide and looking to get onto this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. Now it's Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute
Bellingham.
added time.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And De Ligt. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Intoxicated or behaving in an
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cafu. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Ruben Neves. Now Kivior. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
That's going in strongly.
It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good reason for optimism here. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Upamecano. Now it's Haaland. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Upamecano. And it's Beckham, who played through for the wide man. Hernandez makes the interception. Hoisted in, played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Kessié. Simons. Kivior. And Kessié. And it's Conte. Conte. And it's Beckham. Upamecano. And here's Haaland. That's Beckham. Some resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. That looks a cracking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland powering forward here. Haaland. And through to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Cafu. That is Conte. Now Kivior. Ruben Neves. Xavi Simons looking to run onto it. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. And a poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ruben Neves. And it's Conte. And it's Beckham. Cafu in acres of space out wide. He's got tall. It's in. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bruno Fernandes.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another.
Has a goal!
Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tessier engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out of play for a throw. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. Bruno Fernandes. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's at defence.
He's had it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nuno Mendes to Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. That looks a cracking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the runner. And the flag has stayed down. Costa Curta.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mendes cuts it out. De Ligt. Now Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Great challenge, time to perfection. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Not the most accurate pass. James. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. There they go, hunting in packs. To Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Oh, he's taken it. Haaland. He's chosen to go back. Oh, he's found some space here. De Michelis tries to clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. Musiala. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Courtois sends that a long way. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Beckenbauer. De Michelis gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckenbauer. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Musiala. Haaland. Mbappe. And Mendes. Oh, what has happened here? De Ligt. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
I like
lottery.
the fact that there
Please
was a
grab the
genuine
tickets you were
flow
given
to
when
this
you were walking
game,
through the
as well
gates.
as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. And nicely intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Musiala. Terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Defending was strong and firm. It's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Yamal. Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Still just a single goal between the sides. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Mendes. Now it's
The
Mbappe.
attendance for this match was
Shifted off it.
71,898.
Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to...
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Haaland. He's played him through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Haaland. Adams deals with that comfortably. Adams gets it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. No foul, says the referee. Mendes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Neymar's cross. 75 minutes played. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. Adams. Costa Curta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely feet. He's found a way past. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Neymar. Musiala. Bellingham. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, and the finish! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish,
There will
exquisite.
be 1 minute added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show.
And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've...